folks, just in the bus, having a bit of a tidy up, seeing what I need to do, any chores to be done. Just new shit everywhere. But I thought I'd take this chance to just start a new video. I've got some footage of years ago when my life wasn't so colourful, when it was, or maybe it was a bit more colourful, should I say, and I've got all this time on my hands, so I've been going through all my footage and my hard drives and all that. So I found some footage of me years ago getting arrested at gunpoint from the police on my security cameras. They came here and they took me away and they took all my guns and my firearms. So you might be thinking, yeah, well, what did I do? Well, I was pretty much, we've all been in one of those relationships, or most of us have, where we choose a person that's not for us, and when we get mixed up with the wrong person. Well, that's what I did, and this person turned my life into turmoil, absolute shit. Cost me thousands and thousands of dollars, nights in the police cells, getting locked up for, you know, a couple of days at a time, you know, in the police cells, and you know, and they're pretty shit, boring as shit. But yeah, most a couple of my subscribers will know how that is. Probably been locked up a bit longer than a couple of days, but anyway, so yeah, I had a big court case where I was I got charged with threatening to kill, and that was because I was sort of going out with this chick and paying. At one point she was needing rent, so I was helping her with a little bit of rent and stuff for her house. And then then we went out to a pub one night, and then she basically came clean to me that she was living with a guy there for about at least a month, so I'll be paying for their rent pretty much. And I just was like, oh well, fuck off. And then I text her, I'll burn your fucking house down. And then she took that information on that text message to the police, and they came over here because I had a gun license, all guns blazing. So this is the footage. And so just be careful out there, my friends, what you do. This turned my fucking life into shit for about 5 years. It took about 2 years until I got my firearms back. I had to go to meetings with the police. I had to, it was ruthless. They came here, they had to check my house out. In the end, the funny story was, me and the cops actually hit it off, and we were really, it was quite weird because they were real good to me, and I had 2 cockatiels at one point. Was before Pinky, and they came down the driveway, and then they came to meet me to give me my guns back. And then I had my bird on my shoulder, and then he just looked at me and says, mate, I can tell you're a good guy just by seeing, you know, the way you are with your animals. And he all of a sudden fell in love, and then he ended up walking out with her with my bird on his shoulder. And then all the way up the driveway, I remember he was waving at the bird, and I was just crazy. That it was like, yeah. And yeah, there was another cop with him that was just like, shit, wait, sort it out. He was just laughing at him, but he was an older guy, the other guy anyway, but really nice guys to a point. And yeah, sorted my shit out, and finally got my firearms license back after about 2.5 years. So here's, without much chatter again, this footage is a bit shit because I couldn't get it onto my phone. And my editing thing, I also got another editing program that I've got now that I'm trying out, but the footage won't play on these, and it only plays on my on the computer. So I had to record it with my phone, the screen. So yeah, it's not all the best, but you're pretty clear to see what's going on. So thanks guys, and check this one out. You just notice there's some cops just come down the driveway with some guns. There's a cop just come from the back. 2 cops just come from the back somehow. They must have come around another way. And if you can see now, they'll be tootling around inside for a bit, and then you will be able to see, here they are, here's the tribe coming in. They're all got guns, and they're all taking point on each corner of the house. Here we've got the police car going to be coming down the driveway. This is them loading all my firearms into the police car. It's inside. Here we've got all the police in the house. It's the security camera inside. My guns over the pool table. That's him taking all my guns out of my cabinet. In there. And now they're fuck's sake! Okay, it's loading up. There's me coming out. My handcuffs being put into the back. Just got to come out. For some reason, just tootling around in my car, and they start foraging in my car for shit. Just give them another target to look at. So then this nosy bastard here goes into my boot at some point. There's another one of my guns. He's just piling them up. Having a bit of a rummage through my car. Must have found something. I can't remember what it was he found. Having a bit of a debrief. I'm out. Thank you. Wait,